Hold double escape! Double haste! Double haste! You're finished!
You don't want to make me angry.
Laffy said apologize for losing your temper.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, let the boy try that.
A foe worth killing.
Crash!
No escape! No escape! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Gaze upon my fire here!
Hold up!
Shield Sigma! Crash! Incandescent speed! Energetic wind!
Let's go to the ball! Nothing can stop these fists!
finish this quickly.
Soaring dragon! Gaze upon my
Stars like
fire
guile.
Deception!
Illusory
Gaze
veil!
upon my fire
Hold out.
spears!
Hurricane!
Crash through! Soaring dragon!
No escape!
Let's go!
Crash through! Blast away the dragon!
Eat it! Eat it!
Blast away...
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Slowdown! Soaring dragon!
You're wide open! Who wants some next?
Soaring dragon!
See this?
Finish! Blast dragon!
Smash them!
Come on, really?
On to battle!
Crash through!
Sky
Escape! Crash through! Void Mire! Crash through! Soaring dragon! Crash through! Soaring
Double
dragon!
haze!
Illusory veil!
Crash through! Soaring dragon!
Thrust!
Crash down!
Too slow!
Crash through! Soaring
No
dragon!
escape! No escape!
Double haze!
Crash
No
through!
escape!
Soaring dragon! Blast away the
Ice
dragon of
double
darkness! Crash through!
Up!
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors! Crash through!
Double haze!
Crash through! Soaring dragon! Gaze upon my fiery mirrors!
No lance!
Deception! Double
Slow
haze!
down! No escape!
Wind lance!
Gaze upon my...
Nope!
Die! 1-2! You're wide open! Die or be killed! Air thrust!
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! You're
Smash
finished!
them!
Hurricane!
Stone lance! If you want to live, get out of my way.
cloud sheep egg. Another ingredient for the
Oh!
He's...
Right.
Yeah. Everyone's like that.
Then how do you explain yourself? You've lost, so...
What? But...
And then... You two...
We can do this!
Gave way! Armor crusher!
How's that?
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors! Kaleido crash!
Too slow! You're wide open!
Purple blue!
Let's go!
That was
How's that?
Big star!
Sword dragon!
Smash them!
Incandescent steam! Crash through!
Who wants some next?
Incandescent steam!
How's that? No escape! Let's go!
Dragon!
No escape!
What?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! Die!
I'll finish this now.
Blast away the shadows!
Too slow!
Pressure!
Blades of wind, slice them! Blades of wind, slice them!
Jade way!
Kaleido's ray! Surget! Splitter!
Shooting star!
Barrage!
Kaleido's ray! Splitter! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting order! Did I get it? Splitter there!
Nope!
Let's go!
Surget! Splitter! Easy on you!
Barrage! Let's go!
Armor crusher!
Surget! Splitter!
How's that?
Make fire! No escape!
Blast them!
Hurricane! No escape!
Surget! Splitter!
Pummel!
Jade
Blast
way!
away the shadows of darkness!
Neck!
Let's
It's
go!
up, guys!
Guys like Guile!
Point fire! Surget! Splitter! Point fire!
Pressure! How's that? How's that?
Surget! Splitter!
I'll stop you! Sorry to cut you down.
Not worth my time.
See this?
How's that?
Double haze!
How's that?
Caution!
Twin whip!
See this? Double haze!
How's that? Die!
Twin whip!
Too slow!
I'll stop you!
Twin
One,
whip!
two!
Moonlight cycle! Let's
No
go!
escape!
Moonlight cycle! Blast away
No
the
escape!
shadows of
I'll stop
darkness!
you! Hurricane!
Wind, slice them!
I'll stop you!
Moonlight cycle!
Go two! Hurricane!
Twin whip! Moonlight cycle!
Who wants some next?
Holy moly! I will
Hey,
do it!
how's that? How's that?
Twin whip!
You're wide
Moonlight
open!
cycle!
Another victory. Not worth my time. Eat it!
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors! Moonlight cycle!
No escape!
Twin whip!
Pressure!
Moonlight cycle! Twin whip! Moonlight cycle!
Double haze! I'll stop you! Double haze! Double haze!
Die!
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors!
Fertile blue! One down! Deception!
Dodge it! Die!
Come on, really? So in my does it would I'd have the look at what in if
The fog's clear.
Of course we didn't. But it's...
What?
but it,
You?
yeah
Is
no ever.
I'm glad the
we're lucky.
during the ad ever since.
Is that true?
Oh, of course.
That sounds like.
Everyone who visits, everyone, whatever the reason.
Thank you.
Why do you
Your traveler demons are. There hasn't been.
Yeah,
You've been.
many times.
Really?
The prickle
Yep. The hunters are. Well, I hope.
a town
Could be there's a...
that would
Ah, damn.
That's too bad. I wish you.
I heard.
What are you talking?
What? Sure,
Many of the
it's certain.
Just yes.
the camp.
Velvet.
She.
Wait.
Right. What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
That festival. It sure was. I love this sneak. Anyway, yeah. What do you think?
Nico,
Ask me what.
Yeah.
you're close.
Not at everyone.
Good day.
Yeah.
The exorcists, then again?
Are they on?
That's right. Even though they're maybe they.
A ball.
I. I. And.
I'll finish this quick.
No escape!
Slice up.
Armor crusher! Fertile blue!
You're wide open. No escape. You're wide
Armor
open.
crusher!
That's all, huh?
Getting stuck! Form 2!
You're wide open. Who wants some next?
No escape! No escape! Armor crusher!
You're not hurt, are you?
I'll finish this quick.
Double haze! Fertile blue!
Let's go.
Deception!
Like hero.
No escape!
Crash through. First aid. Crash through. Shield sticker.
Die.
Crash through.
Forget the feet and move.
No escape!
Crash through.
Despair. Kindle a beacon of hope.
First aid.
Armor crusher!
No escape. Twin whip.
Crusher. How's that? Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem.
Twin whip.
Form 2!
Twin whip. Pyrogenic twin whip.
No escape!
Spring spin.
No escape! No escape! Hold
Slow
on!
down. No escape. Rising falcon.
You're wide open. Who wants some next?
Hurricane deception!
No escape.
You
won't get away.
Form 2!
Double hit. Max Razor Falcon. Fire.
You're wide open.
Slow down.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Our scout ship has returned!
Show us your determination.
A new recipe! Scout ship...
We'll just have to go there and see for ourselves. Which way is your village?
It's far to the east, through the Morgana woods.
I won't run away! Soaring Dragon isn't team! I'll help you!
Hold up! Barrage! Pummel!
Dark and light!
Wind latches!
Twin whip!
Pummel!
Tornado twin whip! Moonlight cycle!
No escape! You're wide open!
Iridescent
This
beam!
is the reason.
Pyrogenic wing! Twin whip! Kaleido ray! Kaleido ray! Slow down! No escape!
That's all, huh?
Devour! I'll help you! Slow down! No escape!
You're wide open! Who wants some next?
Kaleido ray!
Get it
Pyrogenic spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding order! Did I get
Die!
it? Twin whip!
You're wide
Moonlight
open!
cycle!
Die or be
Falcon!
killed!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
I'll finish this quick!
Soaring dragon! Gaze upon my fiery ears! Twin whip!
Hurricane! No escape! I'll stop you!
Gaze upon my
Blades of
fiery
wind!
ears!
Slice them! Too slow!
Gaze upon my
Blades of
fiery
wind!
ears!
Slice them!
Twin whip!
Blades of wind!
Gaze
Slice
upon my
them!
fiery ears!
Air thrust! No escape! Double hit! 1-2! For 5! It's up too
Twin
slow!
whip! Iridescent
Protect
beam!
the pain and move!
Twin whip! Iridescent
No
beam!
escape!
Pyrogenic
No
wing!
escape!
Slow there! Cruising wing! Twin whip! Moonlight cycle!
Gave way! 1-2!
Fire!
Hold out! You're wide open! Fair, kindle a beacon of hope! I'll stop you!
Gaze upon my fiery ears!
Resurrection! For more
Gaze upon my
quickness!
fiery ears! No escape!
Hurricane! Up! Hurricane! Hold up!
I'll help you!
You're wide open! This
Let's go!
reaches
Did
out!
I get it?
For 3!
I will go easy on you!
See this?
Up! Dragon Falcon!
You're wide open!
See this? That.
Say, do you know why Velvet was sent to that prison island in the first place?
It had to be to funnel the other prisoners' malevolence to a Nominot, right?
There's an Earth Pulse point near a ball, right? Wouldn't it have been easier just to leave her there?
Lack of food, probably. I heard she devoured the entire village. Could that rumor really be true? Who can say? Let's ask Eisen's coin. You know it doesn't work like that.
All right, let's think. Why else would Artorius move Velvet to the island? If she was the first Therian he captured.
He needed a guinea pig to test out what was written in the ancient book.
Precisely. He made a special cage for her in the island prison, where Earth Pulse Point and Malevolence met. Then he used Velvet to test how Therians work.
Huh. I could see him doing that.
But turning his own family into an experiment.
I'm just offering a theory. But a man willing to sacrifice his brother's life wouldn't likely show mercy to his sister either.
How could he be capable of such things?
Perhaps that's just how badly he wants to save this world. Or perhaps there's no other way it could be saved.
Huh? Do you think there'll be ruins at this Earth Pulse Point, too?
If you're expecting something like the undersea or underground temples we saw before, you might be setting yourself up for a disappointment.
Have you been there before?
No, but if there's any such kind of grand structure here, it wasn't recorded in the Abbey's archives. Eastgand has long been a frontier, and civilization here was never really developed. Plus, the land to the east is said to be unstable, making it hard to build anything too large there.
Even if a temple had been built there, the shifting earth would likely have swallowed it without a trace. The worship of Innominat may be widespread now, but just a few years ago, Empyrean faith was all but dead.
Right.
Still, if you actually searched for the ruins, I bet you could come up with something incredible. We've seen underwater and underground temples, so why not a temple in the sky?
A temple in the sky?
It's a romantic thought, and the ancients were certainly advanced, but...
Flying temples are a bit far-fetched, eh?
Hey, that's the beauty of magic. Anything could happen. A flying temple, a beautiful woman being sawed in half. The border between dream and reality is as fine as a frog's hair.
Maybe you just spend too much time daydreaming.
Maybe.
Are we ready for this?
Crash through!
Hey, hold
No
on!
escape!
Flash step!
Hold stop! Double
No
haze!
escape!
Double haze!
Tornado blast!
Dark despair,
Light
kindle a beacon of hope!
Fertile blue!
Light heal up! Everyone defend! First aid! I'll end this quickly.
I'll stop you! Pressure! What?
Pyrogenic ring!
What? What?
Holy fire! It is I! Crash blast away the shadows of Balance Armor! Atlas Whip! Twin Whip!
Blades of... We'll slice them! Forget the pain and move! Forget the pain and move!
Yes! No!
Is it
I can't die here!
Crossfire! Blood Moon! Incandescent Speed! Pyrogenic Ring! Let's drop! Go there!
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope!
Disgraceful!
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain!
Yes!
Ready to feel the burn? Fire on!
What is it?
Who wants some next?
Here's the
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Caught in the flesh!
Lethal pay! Gaze upon my fiery
How's
mirror!
that?
Ready to feel the burn? Dark and light! Circling the sunset!
Dead yet?
Its guardian was angry at it. Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
That voice!
Nico!
What's going on? How can Nico be here?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors! Hup!
Take
Kaleido's ray!
Take Jade Way!
Kaleido's ray! Blast away the
It's a
shadows of
blades of
darkness!
wind! Slice them!
Surget!
Air
Split
blast!
up!
Fertile blue!
Blast away the shadows of
Wind
darkness!
blast!
Hup!
Blast them!
Fertile blue! Split up!
Hurricane!
Kaleido's ray!
Hold up! Die!
Kaleido's ray!
You're wide open! I'll stop you! Wind!
Split
Kill
up!
them
Gaze
to the
upon my
bone!
fiery
Frigid
mirrors!
photon! See this? Form
Kaleido's ray!
Die!
Surget!
Blue!
Split up!
Disruption!
Make a sonic crash!
See this? Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form Zero! Thunder! Vertical blue! I'll stop! Blades of wind!
Gaze
Slice
upon my
them!
fiery mirrors! Surget!
For what?
Kaleido's ray! Make a
Disruption!
sonic crash! Straight chain!
Armor crusher!
Surget! Gaze upon my fiery mirrors!
Eat it! Barrage!
Kaleido's ray!
No escape! Jade Way!
Make a sonic
Won't stop
crash!
you! Disruption!
Surget!
Disruption!
No escape! Make a sonic crash!
Up! Disruption!
Void
No
Fire!
escape!
Surget!
Die! Jade Way! Blast them!
Gaze upon
Stone
my
Land!
fiery
Hurricane! Armor
mirrors!
crusher! Hurricane! Quickness! Armor crusher! Disruption! Form 4!
Void
Tremble!
Fire! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding order!
No escape! Too slow!
Take that! I'll devour!
For 5! Vertical blue!
Make a sonic First aid! Finish! Swirling black quagmire! No
Jade
escape!
Way!
Void Fire!
Vertical blue!
Surget! Splitter! Dark and light!
Resurrection!
Breaking!
Deception! Form 4!
Kaleido's
For
ray!
5!
Breaking!
Dark despair! Kindle a beacon of hope!
Light heal us!
What?
First aid! Let's go!
Resurrect!
Yes! First aid!
Deception! Dark despair!
What?
Shameful defeat! Dark despair!
First
Kindle a
aid!
beacon of hope!
Void fire! Slow down! Move my light! Slow down!
Resurrection!
First aid! Spell
Blades of
absorber!
wind! Slice them!
Atlas split! First aid!
Air blast!
Crown fire!
Frigid photon!
Surget! Splitter! First aid! Dark and light! Breaking!
Tremble! Blast! You're wide open!
Crown fire!
Barrage! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
I can heal the wounds, but
Wind,
I can't
kill
heal
them to the bone!
Breaking!
Frigid photon!
Take that! Devour! Blast away the shadow! Darkness! Make a sonic crash! Moving cycle! Finish! Huge deeper!
Hold up! How's that? Die!
Make a sonic crash!
Dark despair! Kindle a beacon of hope! Up! Blades of wind! Slice them! Air blast!
Splitter! Slowly black quagmire! No escape! Moving cycle!
Blades of wind! Slice them! Air blast! Tremble!
Void fire!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Dark and light! Breaking!
Go!
Fire mine!
Wind lance! Blades of wind! Slice them!
I'll
Air
help
blast!
you! I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain!
Resurrection! Die!
Dark and light!
Wind lance!
Crab fire! Void fire! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Let's hope this works!
Dark despair!
Atlas
Kindle a
split!
beacon of hope!
Void fire! Yes! Light heal us! First
Resurrection!
aid! Ready to feel the burn!
Die! Dark despair! Kindle a beacon of hope!
Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding order! I
Dark
can heal the
despair,
wounds,
kindle
but
a
I
beacon
can't
of
heal the
hope!
pain!
Resurrection!
Gaze upon my fiery mirrors! Kaleidos, I'll help you!
Hold up!
First aid! Feel the burn! Kaleidos! Surget! Splitter! Gaze
Wind,
upon my
kill them to
fiery
the
mirrors! Crash
Too
through!
slow!
Sword Kaleidos! Break it! I'll help you!
can't believe it. Is it really you? Velvet? What is this? How are you alive? I could ask you the same question. Where have you been this whole time? You just up and disappeared! Everyone thinks that you were eaten by a demon! But I knew it couldn't be true. You're too strong to let some crummy demon take you down. You're alive. Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you in front of your friends. I have to let everyone know the good news. You finally come back to us! Nico's alive. She's alive.
Don't let your guard down. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, naturally, we've got a Reaper with us.
Let's head for a ball. We can ask everyone there exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Velvet, I have to ask. Are you sure that the other villagers died that day?
Well, it's not like I had time to check. This can't be. After what I did, when he killed Luffy.
Velvet, are you alright?
Of course I'm alright. I know I'm right. I'm sure of it. This isn't how the village should be. Well, let's stay calm and investigate. I am calm. I'm fine. Really.
It didn't seem like that was someone else masquerading as this Nico girl.
But if she's the real thing, then something very unnatural is going on. You get me, Rokuro?
Yeah, we better keep an eye out.
Are we ready for this?
Die! Die!
Everyone attack! Everyone defend!
Deception! Blades of wind, slice
We've
them!
gotta get out of here!
Velvet! You're really all right.
Oh, thank heavens! It's so good to see you!
Where have you been all this time? You never even wrote!
But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias, saved us! No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Laphicet.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laffy died
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive?
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
I don't...
Velvet. Velvet.
Scout Velvet. Let's go to your house and see.
Yeah, okay. Luffy's alive?
What's wrong?
Well, that didn't break it.
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
It's possible. It wouldn't be the first time.
But an entire village? That shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be, no.
How do we approach this? Try to break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on. Help me look for the Therian.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
Yeah.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Eisen thinks this could be a trap.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... It's not going to work on me.
You're insane.
People can fight against pain, but...
I won't be deceived by this.
You'll open your wound!
You're warm. Luffy, you're really alive. Luffy?
He's been asleep. Ever since that day. I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters. I'll find a way to wake you again, Luffy. I swear I will. We'll be together. I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice such a defenseless child?
What's wrong, Laphicet? You don't look like your usual perky self.
I'm okay. I'm just glad Velvet's alright.
What? Your name is Laphicet too? What a weird coincidence!
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it. What are we going to do now?
If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Of course. I am at your beck and call.
Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester.
I wonder if they've located the Therian.
Let's just leave that to them.
You're not curious?
Of course I am, but for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Something more important than finding the Therian?
Yeah. My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Aizen, and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
I shouldn't have asked.
Thanks anyway, Magilu. Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
All right, first I'm going to whip up my special quiche. And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup, and some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize to you for ages now.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard, but if he wasn't there 3 years ago, our village would have been destroyed. I'm sorry I doubted him.
I didn't trust him then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of our lives. I'm ashamed of myself. All this time we've been feeling terrible, thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's not... I didn't...
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough living on your own, without any family to help you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we put you through, but if there's anything we can do, just ask. And if you'd like, you're always welcome to come back. The whole village would welcome you with open arms.
Velvet! It's been forever! Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
What do you mean by that?
Have you seen Nico yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right? Come to think of it, nothing's really changed much, has it?
I suppose not. By the way, how are Orthy and Russ doing?
Those pups haven't changed a whit either. They saw a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black. They freaked out and hightailed it.
That would be Rokuro and Aizen.
Those dogs are as cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Uh-huh.
The coming of the Malakim are a gift from the Empyreans, a reward for our repentance and our renewed prayers. The Malakim are our blades against the demons, and the exorcists the hands that wield them. Humanity's hope.
You never change. Want me to take you home this time?
No! Don't treat me like I'm senile!
Okay.
Oh! It's you, Velvet. Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose, right?
No! Throw sand in their eyes!
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16. You've really grown.
Yeah.
16? But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the exorcists, but this village has changed. The exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can keep them away.
It's peaceful now. The exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then, and we haven't had a case of demon blight since what happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet should try to move on. Make the most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will. Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet. You must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah, do you have any prickle boar?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip. Alrighty, to the Morgana Woods to hunt some prickle boars.
Yeah, sure. You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, you know, I just... Alright, it's true, but keep that between us, okay?
Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop.
Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gold count. She seems so cheerful and carefree.
That's the real Velvet. I'm sure of it.
Yes. An ordinary, dutiful, loving sister.
I wish she could have stayed that way. She could have lived a happy life, surrounded by her friends.
Just plain Velvet Crow, sister to Lord Artorias.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl, with a kind family and supportive friends.
Let's do our best! Crash through! Here! Darkness! Let's rock! Earthquake! Kaleidoscope! Whoa there! Crash through! Get it! Moonlight Cyclone! Kaleidos Ray! Earth Ray! Welcome over! Hot Storm! Dark and Water! Fire! Moonlight Cyclone!
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
We're looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
Everyone ready to play? Is it hard or is it just right? Here's true! Do you think I'll hurt you? Is it hard or is it bring down! Blast away the shadow of darkness! Is it hard or is it just you won't get away! Let it down! Alright! Shake the heavens! Take this! Power! Crushing weight! Will my cycle! Do you think or is it just me? You won't get away! Try as they might, it won't change anything. Everyone ready to play? Take the sky! I'll help you! Better work your face! Ready to flash? Tear it out! Let us go! Mouse through the shadows of darkness! Through! Crash through! Take that! Get that! Kaleidos! I'll warn you! Dragon! You won't get away! Burning Moon! Kaleidos Serpent! The Dragon! Dragon!
I hope I did a good job.
Right then, let's finish this! Crash through! Bring it down to hands! Twilight Serpent! Twilight Serpent! Is it hard or is it just me? Crash through! You won't get away! Slow Inferno! Dark Star ready to feel the crash through! Crimson Serpent! Crash through! Whirling Top! Crimson Lance! Burning Moon! Crash through! Crash through! Serpent! Fire! Crash through! Is it hard or is it just me? Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting order! Crown fire! Up with the crash through! Storm dragon! Paint the crash through! Kaleidos red!
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around!
You better be ready. You won't get away.
Crimson Lance! Perfect! Pierce! Here it comes! Spiral! Hail! Alright! Crash through! Storm Dragon! Earthquake! Bring it down! Here it comes! Shake the heavens! Here goes! Cool down! Here! Easy peasy! Oh my God!
Come on, really?
show you the beauty of my spirit! Pyrogenic ring!
I did good, didn't I?
This is hunting?
We keep this up, and who knows how many we'll bring home.
Let's do it! Crash through! Storm Dragon! No escape! Void Blast! Shield here! No playing left! No escape! Here and now! Let us pierce through! No escape! Crescent Falcon! Shut up! Fire! Blow down! Rending Slash! Here and now! Undrake! You won't get away! Opening out!
Well, that about does it.
I'll finish this now.
That crash through!
They were nothing. You better be ready.
You won't get away! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending Angel! Rain down!
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart?
Yeah, sort of.
We can do this! Crash through!
A complete victory!
Okay, this should be enough. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family. People can be so heartless.
Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes, what can you do in this situation indeed?
Our scout ship has returned!
Show us your determination.
Scout ship departing.
Luffy's waiting for us. We should run on home now.
Luffy.
Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for?
A first love. Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Your hand... It's... As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and... I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you! Okay, so you're scary! I'll get used to it. I promise, I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else. Nico.
That was rather good, Velvet.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too!
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat! And all the pages are here! Velvet...
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
Alright.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye.
But what are you going to do about tomorrow?
Magilu, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is, yes, an art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet...
Velvet!
Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Laffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
Fog? Is this what Magilu was talking about?
We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
Velvet!
There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laffy, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Laffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Velvet. Why?
Why must you do this? There we go. The truth at last! Out of my way!
A color me surprise. I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus on the monsters, sweetie pie. Crash through! Storm dragon! Hope this works! Crash through! Storm dragon! Devour! Crash through! Storm dragon! Finish! Lock the dragon! Crash through! Storm dragon! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending angel!
this way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap, trap, trap. Our enemies spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part.
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart.
What?
I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
Yeah, my time to shine.
You know what you're getting into?
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't, I won't turn back! Here I come! Crash!
Die! Die! Hurricane! Laser wind! Slice them!
Crash down!
Die!
Rolling black quagmire, no escape! Void fire! Slow down! No escape! Twin whip! Light healer cycle! First aid! Twin whip!
No escape! For fire!
First aid!
Deception!
Slow down! No escape! Devour!
Crush deception! You're wide open!
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
I can fight too!
Crest! Through!
For free! Crusher! No escape! No escape! Stone left! You're wide open!
Void fire!
Hot wind! Chill to the bone! No escape! Photon! Deception! Who wants some next?
I can't even call that a fight.
There it is! The Therian!
Hello there!
Eat it! No escape!
Brendan
No
Slash here
escape!
and now!
See this? Double haze! Wind blast!
I know you. Nico's dogs.
See this? See this? Jade Wave! Hurricane! No escape! Smash them!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal. Cause you to flesh. Lethal pain!
Rolling Black Quagmire!
See this? Dark Despair! Kindle a beacon of hope! See this? Armor Crusher! Resurrect! Caught you! Deception! Deception! Health Blood! Fertile Blood! Hurricane! Deception! Hurricane! Hold stuff! See this? No escape! See this? Fertile Blue! Hold stuff! Blades of Wind! Slice it up! Air Thrust! Jade Wave! Let's go! Form 6!
Rolling Black Quagmire of no escape!
Wind Lance!
Sterngat!
Hurricane! Form 4! Deception!
Sterngat!
Hold stuff! See this?
Roll
Catch the pain and move! Hurricane! Deception!
First aid!
I'll stop you! Quickness! I'll stop you! Double haze!
Slow down!
I'll stop you! I'll stop you! Hurricane!
Thanks.
Quickness! Double haze! I'll stop you! Air thrust! Hurricane! Armor Crusher!
Fire! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding order! Sterngat! Splitter!
Jade Blood Despair! Kindle a beacon of hope! Hurricane! Shooting star!
Dark Fang!
Resurrection! Deception!
Dragon!
Hurricane! Shooting star! Quickness! Double haze!
Storm Dragon! Moonlight Cycle!
Armor Crusher!
Here and now!
Deception! Dark Despair! Kindle
Double
a
haze!
beacon! Hurricane! Double haze!
First aid! Crash
Too
through
slow.
like a drop! Take that! Devour!
Double
Crash
haze!
through!
Fertile Blue!
Storm
Block!
Dragon!
You're wide open! Burn! Hold still on! Hurricane! Hurricane! Armor Crusher! Caught you! See this?
Sterngat! Splitter!
Caught you! Hold stuff!
Moonlight Cycle!
See this?
Splitter!
Wind Lance!
Sigma! Storm Dragon!
Air thrust!
Away the
Jade
shadows!
Wave! Armor Crusher! You're wide open!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal. Cause you to flesh.
Lethal pain! Gaze upon the fiery mirrors! Kaleidos
Jade Wave!
Rolling Black
Eat it!
Quagmire of no escape!
Let's go! Jade Wave!
Crash through! Storm Dragon!
Fertile Blue! See this?
Crash through!
No escape! Hurricane! Form 6!
Take that! Devour! Crash through!
Form
Storm
6!
Dragon!
Deception!
Finish! Scarlet Edge! Brendan Slash! Here
Caught
and now!
you.
Crash through!
Form 2! Stone
Dark
Lance!
Fang!
Hurricane! Jade Wave! Wind! Kill them to the bow! Armor Crusher!
Crash
Get it
through!
off!
Storm Dragon! Finish!
Armor Crusher!
Fire!
Hurricane!
Crash through!
Deception!
Storm
Double haze!
Breaching!
Form 6! Hurricane! Deception! I'll stop you! Double haze! Deception! Quickness!
Dark Fang!
Caught you! Armor Crusher!
Dragon!
Deception! No escape! No escape! Deception!
Storm
I'll
Dragon!
stop you! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Take that!
What?
Devour!
Hurricane!
Storm Dragon! Finish! Scarlet
Hurricane!
Edge!
I'll stop you!
Crash through!
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book! It disappeared!
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search for it.
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
The caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
You're strong, but I'm stronger. Hurricane double cross!
Seize upon my fiery
Everyone attack! Everyone defend!
Cross!
Come on,
Die! How's that? Fury!
Fall back and regroup!
There's nobody here.
This is reality.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
Check out all these complicated-looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore. Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break free. Such resolve. If you weren't a Therian, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorius' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order?
Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
Take a look at this. I knew this would be big. What a treasure! Scout ship setting sail.
Look! It's the Book of Enominat!
What's it doing there? Wait! That's one of Arthur's!
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Laffy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Inominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medissa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Inominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact. Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
No tricks. I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Enominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Let's do our best! Crash! Fiery mirrors!
Outside! Shooting star! Pressure! How's that?
Oh my god!
Still up to the ball! Double haze! Getting wet! It's no time!
Fiery mirrors!
Stone last! Pressure! For five! No escape! You're wide open! Try! Strike!
I wish I had power like that.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant! You were mean!
I'll end this quickly.
Double
Dragon! Sword Dragon! Sword Dragon! Dark Fang! Slow down! No escape! Slow down! No escape!
Air thrust!
Slow down!
No escape! See this? Who wants to win?
You won't get away.
Blow Inferno!
Come on, really?
Woohoo! My sister's making us prickle pickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight! Hey! What did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food. That's all right. Prickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that? We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleboard meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorius would have saved them.
Artorius. Right.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way. Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Ah, not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes. All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you had this sort of initiative.
You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Majulu.
Did you say Majulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Majulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Majulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Huh. I didn't know that.
We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on. Hi there! Thanks for having us again! The Bienfu Keepers! Magic Hazam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this Magic Azam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold! In fact, I've been so cold lately I even set fire to my clothes!
Isn't that going too far?
Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad. My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorias became the Shepherd. 3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorias saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorias. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorias had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle. Place has been overrun with snakes since forever. I hate the things, so it sounds like hell to me. But I've heard there's a woman who actually lives there.
Whatever for? Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know. It's mighty strange. Place supposedly is crawling with demons, too. Last time I was in the area, I checked it out. Kept my distance, of course. Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake herself. I mean, she was human up top, but her face was a weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and wiggly. Ugh. Creeped me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me awake at night.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged reserve he keeps hidden away.
Welcome back. Did you find the Therian?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs? On my ship?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility.
You mustn't! They're quite vicious, you know! I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me!
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions! You had it coming.
She knows!
But you have Therians to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet.
You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then.
Why the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdogs!
Yeah, I get it.
I devoured them again. No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yup. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian! Please, let me do it. I should be the one, not him!
You are not strong enough.
Then at least let me back him up!
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist, and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll... Huh? What's this? I'm receptive to that art and to you.
Where am I?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
All right then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malakim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby. All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malakim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Take a look at this.
Eye of newt and mushroom spore, tender parts of prickle boar!
A new recipe! I've gotta try it! Scout ship departing.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl!
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice. I could go for some borscht or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilou.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge, with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that? It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilou.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships around here of late.
I noticed that too. Do you think something happened?
The Bloodwings said the Abbey's been quiet everywhere. Apparently, some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble, and they can't spare the men to patrol the outer seas.
That's Eifried's pirates for ya. Always gathering information and keeping on their guard.
A cursed pirate crew? Isn't that us? If the info's sound, we've really made a name for ourselves.
Abbey ships run and hide when they see us coming.
Reason dictates that we avoid hopeless fights.
Ooh, Shepherd Artorius, you're my hero!
If only our enemies were truly that dumb. Sadly, the world isn't that forgiving. We can't drop our guard.
Aye. I've contacted some fishermen friends of mine. They'll let us know if they notice anything fishy.
We've got the First Mate's curse to deal with. We can never be too careful.
Yeah, with that Reaper's curse hanging over us, we don't have room to relax.
Well, at least they're not too bothered by it. Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
I found one, but it's really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. So that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo! You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites. Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorius could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Innominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorius? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
That prince you brought back is one interesting guy. He's happy playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them. And that hawk, with a big smile on his face?
And when Dial or Kamawana ask him to put in some work, he doesn't make a face or nothing. He just gets right to it.
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores for them? Isn't that a little much?
Yeah, honestly, I was worried about it too. But when I asked him about it, he said not to worry. And get this! The guy says when he lived in the palace, he couldn't even yawn without getting permission. He couldn't even play with his dogs, let alone help other people with their tasks. Everything was the job of his servants. So anything we tell him to do, no matter how trivial, the guy happily does it. Says he really feels like he's alive.
Wow! Feels like he's too good a guy to be a prince.
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does once he starts calling the shots.
But if he were to rejoin the royal family, he'd be our enemy, wouldn't he?
At the very least, he wouldn't try to control how we think, like the Abbey's doing now.
Either way, you're pirates. You plunder other people's ships. I think you'd be the enemy of any state.
Hey, Eisen, great timing. I've got a question. What would you say the 4 great wonders of the ocean are?
Far as I know, it's the Phantom Fleet, Dragon Island, the Bighedian tribe, and the Kraken Queen.
Ha ha! See? I'm right. But this scoundrel insists he knows better than me.
What else could the 4th be but the Kraken Queen?
The colossal upright eel! Besides, the Kraken Queen is just a fantasy cooked up by girl-starved sailors.
What's the Kraken Queen? What do you mean, fantasy?
It's not just a fantasy, boy. The Kraken Queen is a slippery black squid, the size and shape of a lusciously proportioned woman. When it encounters a human, it goes into a frenzy, attacking with its long whip-like arms.
That sounds painful.
Real painful. Mind-numbingly painful even. But here's the thing. At some point, the pain turns into pleasure.
You mean it feels good to get whipped?
You see, boy, that's why we call her the Mistress.
Hey! Bad pirate! Stop corrupting our youth!
Corrupting?
Boy, there's no need to contain your curiosity. When pain turns to pleasure, you've truly become a man.
Laphicet, don't listen to them.
This is something you should hear. Aren't you curious why the Kraken Queen is a wonder of the sea? Want to find out?
Yes, tell me. Why?
Normally, it hurts to be whipped. Nothing pleasurable about that. You don't like getting hurt, right?
No. It hurt when Teresa hit me. I didn't like it at all.
And yet the Kraken Queen grants pleasure through pain. The Kraken Queen's tentacles secrete some sort of unknown, pleasure-inducing substance. When they touch you, the pleasure is beyond.
All right, we're done here. The Kraken Queen is no longer allowed to be the 4th wonder. It's now the colossal upright eel. Argument over. Tell Laphicet about this eel, and keep it wholesome.
Sure. The colossal upright eel is as big as a whale, and long and straight like a marlin's bill. Cut it open, steam it, then baste it with a special sweet and sour sauce, and grill it twice over charcoal, and it's heavenly. Or so I hear.
That does sound really good.
I know, right? The problem is, its name is an apt one.
Colossal. It's too big to catch?
No, the upright part. When people try to catch it, it stands up on its two legs and zoom! Off it goes, running on top of the water.
It's a fish? With legs?
Now that's a wonder, right, kid?
Well, at least it's a wholesome one.
Aw, come on! It's fine!
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medissa! If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you!
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine! I love you, Medissa, and you don't even care!
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medissa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about?
This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean what happened to her mother?
Yeah. Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale.
I'm sorry, but I thought Medissa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this.
You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself?
Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
you.